Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. What's up, listeners? I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. I'm immediately about to just let you go. Like, immediately. All right, listeners, welcome to the show. We have a new sound guy here. Not the best, but, we're going to do our best with this. All right, listeners, welcome to the show. And let's get into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be a New York City mom charged in a bathtub death of her 6-year-old daughter, who she claims she was baptizing. I'm going to let Sarah report the story, and I'm going to give you my view and my opinion at the end. Let's get into it.
Thank you, Chris. A disturbed Brooklyn mom who was busted after her 6-year-old daughter was found dead in her bathtub told police she was baptizing her daughter. Prosecutors said in court Sunday. Carla Espinal, 26, who was ordered held without bail, allegedly made the shocking claim after cops found little Madeline Tavares submerged with blood clots in her eyes in the family's Highland Park home on Friday. According to police, the blood clots suggest the girl fought to stay alive. Sources told the Post. According to court records, Madeline's relative described the horrifying scene. Police were informed by the relative that, at the above time and place, the defendant did submerge Madeline Tavares underwater in a bathtub, and that Madeline Tavares was not moving. A criminal complaint filed by the Brooklyn DA's office said. The deponent states that the defendant stated, in sum and substance, I was baptizing my daughter. Espinal is now under psychiatric evaluation and on suicide watch. Prosecutors said. The girl, who sources said was likely underwater for as long as 20 minutes, was rushed to Brookdale University Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead. Madeline's father, Jorge Tavares, told police his young daughter was alive and well just 1 hour earlier. Espinal, who wore a surgical mask in court, was arraigned on second-degree assault, reckless endangerment and endangering the welfare of a child charges. Prosecutors said they are waiting for the results of an autopsy, which will determine if Espinal could face additional charges in the tragic incident. Neighbors told the Post Saturday that they were shocked by Espinal's arrest, and said she and her daughter always seemed to be part of a happy family. Relatives declined to comment in court on Sunday. Back to you, Chris.
Completely crazy. That's completely crazy. Why is it every suicide? Why is it not suicide, but every crazed worker, every crazed person always come from a happy family?
Bruh.
Everybody, the witnesses always say, oh, they were so happy. They were so...
Bruh.
Oh, we back? Oh, crap. Ed, you gotta tell me these things, all right? Hit my thing, man. Like, those are comments that I say off the air. You gotta let me know. All right, folks, this is the part of the show where I give you my view and my opinion on this particular topic. And as I just stated, since some people are being tacky. Anyway, as I just stated, I don't understand. Why is it every serial killer, whatever, it's always the neighbors that say, oh, they were such nice people. He was such a nice person. They were...
Bruh.
I don't understand how that happens. Listen, people, let me tell you, to all my listeners, if a family seems too happy, I was about to mix my words, but if a family seems too happy, there's probably something wrong.
Bruh.
Okay? There's probably something really, really, really wrong.
Message.
I'm being serious. I ain't ever seen a happy family.
Bruh.
My family ain't happy.
Bruh.
No, we argue with each other. Me and my brothers, my sisters, of course we argue. I tend to think arguing is a form of showing love.
Bruh.
But that's just me. Now let's get to this. Main topic here. So before I get deep in it, Ed, can you drop that for me, please? Let's drop a church bell for the life that was lost in the situation, please. And we send our condolences to the family of the child that was lost in this situation. It's a 6-year-old girl. Now, this is what this is where we're going to go, because there has got to be some serious mental issues here. But first and foremost, the question that I have is this: was she a legal minister or pastor? No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Was she legally able to perform? Was she legally able to do that?
Bruh.
Sorry about the pause, folks. I'm waiting for my producer to check on that. No, okay, so she didn't have no license to do any of this stuff. So her trying to baptize her child. I mean, come on, let's be serious here, people.
Bruh.
It's my opinion that this this actually has to be something that could have been psychological, but you have to ask these questions. And this was part of the story that that they did not Sarah didn't report, but the father had no issues with this mother before the incident. Okay, before the incident, but it is clear that this individual had mental issues. Now, the father does not state. Just to be clear, the father does not state if his wife had previous mental issues. He does not state that in the report that we're looking at. But do we know that? I mean,
Bruh.
no, we don't know. But he doesn't state that until someone states that. That's some information that we won't have, because I know a lot of people are probably, or at least some of my listeners, you're probably wondering, did this woman have a previous mental condition? But we will continue with this story. I'm pretty sure we will continue with this story to let our listeners and subscribers know if this situation has actually happened. But as of now, this mother from New York City is being held without bond. So this does not happen again. If for some reason there is some there's a mental problem here, in my opinion, there should be some type of history of it. Okay, if there's a history of it, I'm pretty sure that the husband knew.
Bruh.
So if that's the case, that he knew that this female had an existing mental problem, he deserves this. And the reason why I say that is because I've stated this so many times on my show. I don't know how many people actually run through the shows that we do. I don't even know how many shows we do. I think we're up to like I think we're up to probably like 100 or something, right? I'm not really sure. But I have viewed this, I have spoke on this so many times. If you are around somebody who you know has mental issues such as schizophrenia, bipolar, certain issues like that, when they are around children, you, the parent, the other person there that does not have these issues,
Bruh.
have got to be very vigilant in these situations. See, now, if this was, and I'm just going to assume here, I don't know for a fact, but I'm just going to assume that this was a pre-existing situation, okay? This child should have never been left with this woman. Now, like I said, I'm a two-headed coin. If that's the situation, then that's my result. Now, if this was a female who did not have a pre-existent, okay, mental disability, then you have to ask yourself this question. Like, seriously, what was going on in this woman's head?
Bruh.
What was really going on in this woman's head to actually think that she could baptize her daughter
Bruh.
with no credentials at all? As far as the report says, no credentials at all. Never worked in a church or anything like that. That she would decide to just baptize her 6-year-old daughter and to hold her under the water for 20 minutes. This was not a baptism, in my opinion. Okay, it was not a baptism at all. Wait a minute, hey Ed, can you give me a piece of paper so I put this candy out my mouth, please? Thank you, thank you. Dealing with that part right there. Let me stay back on it. Sorry about that. I had some candy in my mouth, so it's it's like getting in my nerves. But back to the situation. If this was the case, okay, then this woman would be a murderer, and I just want to make it real clear: this woman would be a murderer.
Wait, what?
To not have any pre-existing mental issues at all, then this woman would clearly be seen as a murderer. But like I said earlier, if that's not the situation, then this woman probably has had a history of mental issues. Now, the thing with me is, for this female to just do this, this child is 6 years old, okay, which leads me to believe that this was a pre-existing mental issue. I'm just saying that just leads me to believe that this was a pre-existing mental issue. If that is the case, then the husband should, like I said earlier, the husband should have known better to leave his child with this woman, knowing that she has a pre-existing mental issue. So for me, I have to throw, and this is just assuming, I have to throw a little bit of fault his way, because he knew that this lady was cray cray. Like, he knew that.
Bruh.
He knew that. Now, if he didn't know that, if he wasn't aware of that in any shape, form, or fashion, then that's one thing. But if he was aware of it, then he should be blamed for this situation. But if he was not aware of it, because there's sometimes, for y'all who don't know, there are some instances where, and I think I reported a story like this a while back, where there was no mental history, but I think it was a male at that time. I'm not sure, but it was a male that unalived his own daughter because of some mental complications. But the mother was not aware of the mental complications, because this person had, as far as she known, had not taken any medication or anything like that, as far as a doctor prescribing him anything like that.
Bruh.
But let's not get off the story. This woman deserves, because I know you saying, well, what does she deserve? If this is like I said, if it is a mental situation, I don't know what she would deserve for that. I have no idea. Well, I have a little idea. It would be I think it would be some type of murder, but like involuntarily manslaughter or something. I don't know the charge. I would have to look that up. But it would have something to do with murder, because keeping somebody in the tub, just keeping somebody underwater, okay, for longer than 15 seconds, to me, is just too much. It's just too much, period.
Bruh.
And that's if the person could hold their breath for 15 seconds, probably 10. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
That's enough. But I don't even think a baptism requires uh 10 or 15 seconds. Don't most baptisms just require a dip? You know, dip in the water, come out
bruh,
like that. You know what I mean? But this woman decided to keep this baby in there for 20 minutes. I don't. It's hard for me to see this as um like an accident or something. This, in my opinion, this was done purposely, and I know a lot of people, a lot of my listeners probably gonna go against that, but that's what I'm saying. If the mental is not there, then this was purposely done. If the mental is there, then we step into another situation, a whole different what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm gonna use book, okay? A whole different book. Then we're talking a whole different book, a whole different story, okay? Um, yeah, that's what we're talking. We're talking about. Yeah, no, exactly. If, like I just said, if there was a mental condition, okay, then we are talking a whole different story because maybe the husband had an idea, maybe he didn't, you know. But if he did, then yeah, like I said, we're talking a whole different story. If he different, we're talk. If he didn't, we're talking a whole different story, you know. But um, I I just think he should have been more vigilant. And this woman, I
bruh,
I don't know what to say about this, but condolences to the surviving family members that have to deal with this. My condolences to you because this to me is like I said, if there's no mental situation, this is senseless. This is just a murder. This is senseless. Maybe she got um, tired of being a parent, which a lot of people go through. They get tired of being a parent, or what's the other one I was talking about? Yeah, they choose to inflict pain on themselves or their children to get the attention. Maybe that could have been it, and maybe she just went too far with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could have been the situation. I do not know.
bruh,
Maybe that could have been the situation. But I condolences to this little girl, and that's just my view and my opinion on this particular story. All right, you could do it. It's very sad. It's you know what? It's crazy that we report so many stories that's sad like this that involves a lot of death. But then again, what is there really on the news?
bruh,
I'm just saying. All right, listen, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. But anyway, also check us out on all of our other social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. There should be a listen at this end of the video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that comment button. Feel free to leave a comment on this particular episode. I don't know why my words just keep skipping, but on this particular episode, we are trying to get up to 150. Yeah, I think to 100. We are trying to get up to 150 subscribers. So we are asking all our subscribers to come from all the other sites. Come check us out on YouTube because we post all of these videos on YouTube. So you might as well come to the source to get it in full. I also want to welcome all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Dude, if you do it again, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. There we go. Now we got it. Anyway, again, welcome my new subscribers. I want to thank all my listeners for being patient today with this new with our new guy here today. So I want to thank all my listeners for being patient with him. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed and not stressed. I will see y'all later. Peace out.